All right, a bit nearer. Oh, how's that? Are we up and running? I think we might be. Good good evening. How are we all diddling? Give us a thumbs up under the video. Type something in the chat. You know the score. I should see if my voice will hold out for the live stream. Probably not. Feel a bit croaky at the moment after a day shouting of the auction. Evening, Peter. Right, so is anybody else there? Or are they all out busy barbecuing and things tonight, do you think? Might be evening. Paul's there. Peter, Stella, evening. There we are. There's a few there anyway. Don't know where the rest are. They must all be straggling. There's something good on telly tonight or something. Not sure. Peter C, evening. Oh well, whatever. We'll carry on without them, shall we? Right, evening, Gary. Super job. So I hope we're all well. Warm, isn't it? Very muggy today. I've been sat in front of the computer all day long. Never mind. Right. So I thought we'd have a quick look through the today's auction. Hopefully I've sold you all something. No steam engine, not necessarily your thing. We'll have a quick scout through that. Tickets are up for Paul's next weekend. I know some people have booked that. I'm not around all week, so we'll explain about that in a minute. And details for collection and all that stuff, etc. Right, where should we start then? Let's have a quick scout through the auction and see what we sold. Blowing these up a little bit. Any comments, questions, fire away in the meantime. All right then, so the fairground rides to start with, £90 for the Scenic Dragons ride. The big wheel, 140. The cakewalk, 95. I'm not sure if I went to the same place or not, these rides. And then the little fairground bits, £3 for the trailer, £12 for the dart stall. The hoopla stall sold for £16. I don't know why it doesn't show on there. It's a bit odd. Anyway, £2 the little stall there. The ship, that metal ship, £40. The steam fire engine, the Waleska one, 200. The little Mammoth traction engine, 65. The T1 traction engine, we had quite a few of these later on in the sale as well, 44. Old Smoky, £70, that one. The Workshop, 130. The Steam Workshop. The D20, 48. This one, I'll scroll down slightly too far, haven't I? There you go, that's a bit better. The little Miner. Oh, that one didn't go, not quite. This one, Doll and Company, 138. The horizontal engine, 160. This model racing car, 180. Nice lift up bonnet and everything. Mine are all sort of, there's a couple of exceptional ones. Beano, 124. Spider-Man, 28. Kind of branded ones made a little bit more. Rover, 12. Tiger, 12. But most of them are sort of £6, £7, £8, £4, that sort of money. So hopefully, just scan down them, yeah, all very quickly. Scoot through all those because they're all pretty much the same. You can go and see for yourself if you're really interested. Let's go back to the steam engine, so the live steam stuff. So the so this was all one gentleman's collection from lot 201 onwards. It was all no reserve. The Foster's Galloper, although it didn't gallop, 120. The lovely Burrell Showman's Scenic, 1,400. The red one. The Showman's Caravan, 820. I think the same person bought both. They look really nice together. They're obviously kind of meant to go together. We sold them separately because I thought, well, some people may already have the engine and some people may already have the Caravan. And you're not going to necessarily want to buy both, are you, again? So yeah, 820 for the Caravan. 1,500, the other Showman's engine, the Prince of Wales one. The Allchin, did we decide it was called? 780. The Mini traction engine. That is what it's called, is mini. It's not mini as in small, well it is a bit smaller, but it's actually called mini, MINNIE. 900. This blue one, Scratchbook one, 980. Lot 208, another traction engine again, another live steam one, 800 this one. Beautifully engineered things, these. 209, the green traction engine, 920. 210, the all kind of brass and copper one. I quite like that one, the unpainted one. Somehow, I don't know, you can kind of appreciate it more in a way, I think. Yeah, just seeing all the metal, I quite like that. 940. And then back to the kind of the off-the-shelf steam engines, if you like. The Little Old Smoky 65, the TE142. I think all these little Mainboard ones are pretty much the same. TE1 again 50, then TE1As. This was all sort of brand new in the box. This one, lot 214, 85. Then we've got 65, 60, all pretty much the same price really, aren't they? 65, 50, 48, 36. That one didn't have a canopy, so a little bit cheaper. Steam rollers then, we've got an Old Smoky, a Willesco 100. The Willesco seem to make a bit more than the Mainboard ones. Interesting to note for future, across the board of everything pretty much. The SR1A steam roller, 65. A roller without a roof, 46. A lumber wagon, 32. What else do we have? The little threshing thing, that was quite good, 95. Steam wagon. Yeah, see again, so steam lorry, a Mainboard 190, and then a Willesco one 340. Well, that was sort of virtually brand new with the box. And a trailer 485. There's another fire engine. 200 this one again. I think the first one was 200, wasn't it? Which was, I think, was the first one a Willesco one. This one's a Mainboard one. Then the cars, 4 of those, 75, 100, 95, and 80. Again, all pretty much the same price, really, aren't they? Within a few quid of each other. Aeroplanes were cheap. £24. These were big. Was it about a 30-40 inch wingspan on it? Something like that. Good size models. Just it's a bit of display, really. 24 quid. Biplane 12, look. Aircraft engine 12, and that one was 75. The boats. The U-boat 200. Impressed with that. That's the 5'6" long or something. Big model. £200 the U-boat. The steam cruiser boat. Lovely that. I think that's probably my favourite model in the sale, really, in a way. Don't know, just something about it. 420. I didn't buy it. I was very good. I didn't buy anything at all. So, yep. 340 for the Stuart twin cylinder. Sort of set up as a boat engine with 2 propeller shafts off of it. A little Mainboard marine engine, 95. The paddle steamer, that was another quite good model, quite like that. Again, a good size model, was about 4 foot long, I think. 340. Loads of detail on it. Other boats here, 46 and 44. £100, lot 245, the Gwen Eagle. £40, the kind of little liner. 55 and 22, those ones. What else do we have? Back onto the steam engines, these Stuart engines. The beam engine, 460. The half beam engine, 280. The twin cylinder steam plant there, another Stuart one, 360. Victoria single cylinder Stuart 180. And the little S50 Stuart 65. Then 55, 130, this twin cylinder one with the red flywheel, 130. This was lovely. It took a while to sell this one, 259. I think there was 2 bidders who were determined to have it, but they seem to like to think that if they kept leaving it right until I was just about to put the hammer down, the other person wouldn't get a chance to bid. But it doesn't work like that, because I always give the other person a chance to come back again. So that tactic might work on eBay or something, but it doesn't work with me, I'm afraid. All it does is just slow the auction down for everybody else, so a bit annoying. Anyway, never mind. We got there in the end, £580. But I was saying it proves the point that a lot of auctions you just get bored and whack the hammer down at about 200 quid, which I consider is bad form, really, because my job at the end of the day is to sell whatever it is I'm selling for as much as I can get for it. So, you know, I always try and squeeze every pound out of everybody that I can. It does make it takes a long time sometimes. But anyway, never mind. We got there, 580, lovely model that one on the brass pillars. That was a nice piece. Another little stationary engine there, 75. This one again, 261. Funny enough, I thought 261 might make a bit more than that. 380, the twin cylinder, brass one. Very nice model. The oil filled pump there, 240, not 262. 263 again, another nice early model. 380. Water pump 55 there. Then these sort of steam planty type things, 110. 95, this brassy beam engine type one. Some Willescos again, 140 for the black and red one, the D21. And exactly half the price, a D20, interestingly. There you go. And a D10, nearly half the price again, £40. And the D6, only 16, but that was a bit damaged, that one. Missing its chimney and a little bit of damage. It's kind of a spares or repair one, really. But useful for somebody, I'm sure, for bits. Then some main mod ones. The SE3 superheated, £50. The SP2, 34. The SE2, 14. Minor number 228. I can never remember which of these ones are which. I should think by next week I'll have forgotten them all again. The little Bing, which was missing a chimney, £40. The Model Major in the box. I think it's pretty rare to have one still in the box, isn't it? That was 50. Quite dinky little engine, that one. These two, 34 and 40. Don't know the makes of those. They were sort of kit made or homemade or whatever they were. 279. I couldn't find the make of that one either. That was 42. Then the upright ones, the first one of those, a Bing, 75. And then another Bing at 42 and another Bing at 38 with the blue chimney. Scrolled too far again, sorry. Not 283, which I believe is a Falk at 85. And 284. Which reminded me of Mickey Mouse. 42. The air engine here, lot 285. The interesting thing, a Correct, 500. Kim says, hey all, sorry a bit late, dad duties again. Oh well, we'll let you off then. Yeah, twin cylinder air engine, 500. This other little hot air engine, 46. Oops. Model of the Hubbard Marine engine, 260. The little dinky little engine, 44 there. That kind of 3-cylinder, interesting little thing. The Edison Dynamo. Very detailed model, that one. Very nice. 320, so you can hook up to your steam engine and make some electric. A contrast that to this little dynamo, made £1. Yeah, there you go. Was a bit more worn, this one, to be fair. Then these nice little tools, kind of little workshop tools that you go with the main mod thing. If you want to make like a line shaft, you know, overhead shaft, powered workshop. £12, £12, £10. Then the SEL ones, they got a little saw bench of £5, 8, fan at 6, grinder at 6. A little Willesco Dynamo at 18. So yeah, not much those little bits, are they? Onto the trains and the live stream trains. The Olympiad, the red one, beautiful, beautiful model, 680, 2.5-inch gauge. That's about 3 foot long altogether. live steam at 680. Lot 300. GWR 2.5 inch gauge again, 620. The green, the LNE R1, 3.5 inch gauges, a little bit bigger, it's 520. And 302, 380. And then these ones were just scale models, not live steam, or not made to be live steam, not intended to be, because they're made out of metal, wood, plastic, all sorts of things. So just scale models. 110 for 303. 304, £90. 305, 120. The railway carriage there, 85. And these bigger gauge ones, 5 inch gauge. 26. That seemed cheap, wasn't it? And 110. I wonder why that one was so cheap. Don't know. 309, £100. The Stevenson rocket set, that's a live steam set with the track and everything, £90. Then again, these are live steam sets, mainwood one. 220 for the full set with the track and everything. Then lot 312 was just the train, just the loco and the 3 carriages, 150. Very good condition though, don't think it had hardly been used, but track disappeared somewhere over the years, evidently. Then the Hornby sets in the box. The clockwork sets. 44 and 28. And the little locos on their own, 18, 20. I think they're all same kind of price, weren't they? 24, 10, that little one, 318 for some reason. Not so popular. 32 and 20. 14, and the tenders, 12. What do we have there? 12, 5, 7, and 12. The turntable, £9. The little 00 set, £30. Looked like quite a nice set. They looked in very good condition. Well, that was cheap. £32 for the Legends there. Then a few odd bits and bobs to round the sale off. We had the Bluebird clockwork model, £34, all in metal, quite nice. A Chevrolet Fleetmaster Woody model, £8. A couple of little bits for £1. We'll have some pound bargains. What do you have there? Oh, the Meccano models. Now, the Meccano was interesting because made models, look, we had a little road roller here, £28. The excavator, 18. Army models, 14 and 5. The Morgan three-wheeler, 20. The F1 card, 12. The Roman Centurion helmet. That was very imaginative use of Meccano, that one. 40. Then actual Meccano not made into anything. Look, £5 for a set there. But there's a steam engine, 40 quid. Motors are £5. Yeah, motors didn't make very much. Load of clockwork motors. We're making about £1 each. There's huge bundles of Meccano for £5. So whoever it was, I think somebody bought pretty much all the Meccano. And I suggested, well, if they turn it all into models, they're going to make some good money, I think, aren't they? Bring them back as made-up models. There's a whole lot of Meccano there. For £5, basically a £5 a lot. Yeah, all these bundles of Meccano. The flying set, the aeroplane set, that's a rare thing, 20 quid. In a box in mint, they make about £400, so that was a good buy. The Dandair spaceship set, I quite like that. That was a tenner. Big box of Lego for 3 quid. That was a bargain. There's always a bargain to be had. And then a few other bits. Oh, this unusual clocking in clock. That was quite a nice thing. 48. A couple of little clocks and some pine boxes. A tenner, look. Proper antiques. £12, £18. Back in the day, 30, 40 years ago, they'd have been £60, £80 each, wasn't it? How time changes, hey? Nobody wants antiques anymore. There you go. Right, so that was that. Oh, upcoming sales. So Tickets, if you haven't booked your tickets yet for next weekend, then the link is up on the Colcon website. I'll put a link to the page here. Just go to colcon.uk/events. Details are there. And a thing to click here to book your tickets. Details here as well. If you're staying for the weekend, Saturday night, we're meeting at the front of Clacton Pier at 6 o'clock in the evening for a quick stroll up into town to a nice chip shop for dinner, and then back down to the pier for an evening's fun of bowling, playing the machines, watching the sunset from the pier, etc. If you're meeting us on Saturday night and coming to eat as well, it'd be useful to let me or Paul know, because Paul's going to try and book a couple of tables in the chip shop. It's a nice sit-down type chippy, apparently. But also, if you don't fancy chippy, there's Wetherspoons and various other eateries in town as well, of course. Not too far away either. But if we can all meet up and go to the same place, that's always nice, isn't it? So let one of us know if you're coming to join us on Saturday evening, then we'll look out for you, obviously, at the front of the pier, and trying to go off without you, basically. And then Sunday, 11 o'clock till 4 o'clock at Paul's again. Details will be sent out on Friday night. Might be late. So I am away shortly. As soon as I finish this, I'm driving down to South Wales to do a TV job next week, which come in on Friday night whilst we were live streaming. You probably remember my phone was going crazy. So anyway, there we are. It's just how it happens. Daft as it sounds, it's actually a bit of it's kind of a rest for me because I have to go and concentrate on something else for a few days instead of all the 1,001 things that's usually going on. So anyway, so that's that. So this coming week, collection of auction stuff. Obviously, I'm not around, but next Saturday morning, if you bought stuff, you can come and collect from the warehouse from 9 till 12. Book your time slot in as per usual from the link in the email with your invoice. If you're going to Paul's and you've bought little bits and bobs, I can bring them with me, give them to you in Clacton at the weekend. That's not a problem. Bearing in mind, it'll only be my little car, so I can't get probably many big steam engines in. But if you bought a little, one of the little, few trains or a Mammold or two or a Willesco or something, I'm sure I can wedge them in my car and transfer them over to you at Paul's on Sunday. No problem. Equally, if you're thinking of giving me stuff to bring back again, I think Ollie's bringing a couple of machines. So just get in touch with what you intend to bring. It's very space dependent. I can probably get another couple of little machines in. But yeah, don't turn up with a wagon full of cranes or pinball machines or something, because I'm not going to be able to move them. So that's that. And then I will, when I'm back the following week, so the week of beginning the 7th, is it, I think? So Monday, Tuesday, you can book in collection slots as well. The rest of the week, yeah, I haven't put in. Chances are I'll be around a week, but until I'm back, just in case something's cropped up and I have to go off and do something else, or I can't be at the warehouse. I need to be somewhere else maybe. So at the moment, I've put time slots in for Monday, Tuesday for a few hours each day. But chances are that most of the rest of the week will probably be okay. Then that following weekend, so the 13th, will be closing date for the slot sale. And then the slot sale is 27th, isn't it, I think? 27th, yep. And then the collectibles auction, the closing date for that is that day, as it were, that weekend. So if you're coming to view the slot machine sale on the Saturday, potentially you could bring, I need to change that, don't I, really, to say the closing date is the Saturday, but theoretically, you know what I mean. You could come to view the slot machine sale on the 26th and drop your collectibles in at the same time, that's what I was thinking. As I put in the email the other day, yesterday, whenever I sent it out this morning, losing track of time, that collectibles auction will be the last one I'll be taking stuff in for probably a year, realistically, I know sounds like a long time, but I've got lots of other auctions queued up waiting to do. At least 3 of my own to clear stuff and get rid of. And 3 or 4 probably for other people that I've been promising to do for about the past year. I just haven't been able to slot them in. Dispersals of various collections, interesting stuff. Obviously we've got the kind of the lost arcade collection that's been found to slot in. I'm going to try and do that October, I think. So yeah, there's a lot to squeeze in, and I can only do so much with so much space and time and energy, etc. So yeah, bear all of that in mind. So if you've got collectible stuff, if you've been meaning to sell, if you keep thinking, oh, I could take that enamel sign off the shed wall and sell it or whatever, get yourself organised and get it done. And just think how much that will impress the missus. Get some brownie points. There we are. Right, anything else? Anybody else need to know anything? Anybody got any questions? Fire away. Otherwise, I shall have to finish my tea and go and hit the road. Busy. Although I say, actually, sometimes going to work, going to do my proper job, as it were, for a week is kind of relaxing in a weird kind of way. Which is half the reason I go and do it. So, yeah, I'm not even sure what the production is yet. I'll fill you in on that next weekend. But I don't even know if it's TV or a film. TV, I think. But, I dare say it will be revealed tomorrow morning. Super. So, hence there won't be, obviously won't be a live stream Tuesday because I'm not around. Friday, I'm not sure. Friday night, what time we'll be back. If we get off early Friday, because I think there's a unit move. We might be moving further down into Wales on Thursday and Friday, which means a longer journey back. So it might not be back until quite late Friday night, but if we get off a sensible time Friday afternoon, then we'll do a live stream Friday night. So yeah, so I'm down there all week. Back at the warehouse on Saturday morning, 9 till 12. Then get myself organised. A few emergency jobs, no doubt, and then dashing off to Clacton Saturday afternoon. Gonna be knackered. So Sunday at Paul, I'll probably just find a corner in the arcade and I'll just go to sleep under a pinball machine or something, probably. That might be the best plan. Snooze for a few hours. And then start up again on the Monday. Mad, isn't it? Hey ho. So hopefully Paul's fully organised and got lots of new machines for us to see and play. And yeah, tickets. So as I say, tickets link is up. Get your tickets booked in. And details, your ticket actually, with where to go if you haven't been before, directions and all that jazz will be sent out late Friday night when I get back, basically. If for whatever reason, if you're leaving before the weekend and you're not going to have access to your email or something bizarre like that on late Friday night, early Saturday morning because you've already left home, then send me an email or something in the meantime. Phone me or text me or something, and we'll sort something out somehow or other. So don't panic, just book yourselves in, then you'll be on the list and we'll know you're going. Paul says, a bit hot up there for sleep. I'll probably stone knackered, I'll just sleep anywhere. But, yeah, it's been warm again today. I hate moaning when it's warm because it's so rare it happens. But it always seems to be, it's always warm when I can't just sit down and enjoy it, fortunately. I don't know what we do. I think we're indoors tomorrow, fortunately. I'm not even sure what this job is yet. There we are. That's it then, I think. So I think there's quite a few people booked in already. Can I tell? I don't know if I can tell quickly. Let's see. It might all go horribly wrong if I try and look. Where's my email box that they come into? Is it this one? Bear with me just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like there's 6 orders come in since this morning for tickets, and some of them for 2, some of them are for 4. Yep, so there's a few orders in. That's good. Looks like some new names as well, which is nice. Excellent. Some people we've not met before. That's always nice. A few new collectors into the fold. Super. But it says Seawall next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Smashing. We'll see you there. Kevin, looking forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Super. It's a fun weekend, isn't it? And then, yeah, after that, I'll get hold of Robert. I think Robert's been on holiday. I think he's back now. And get hold of Robert and Darren, and we'll sort out the September Up North meetup. Get the details of that organised. And because again, I think on the Saturday night, I can't remember which way around now we said we'd do it. Which one we're going to do Saturday, which one we're going to do Sunday. I don't want to say because I'll get it wrong because I can't remember. A lot on my mind at the moment. But yeah, to sort out for evening meetup for a meal and stuff, and some hotel recommendations, all that kind of thing. Get that organised and get the page up about that as well. Lovely. I've just found a random dime on my desk. Where did that come from? Must have fallen out of a file or something. Interesting. Bizarre. Lucas looking forward to it too. Excellent. Yeah, it'll be good, won't it? Right, that's it then, I think, from me. I need to go and get myself organised. I have all this strange colour stuff. Look, this is some new Red Bull called Vanilla Berry or something. It doesn't taste much like vanilla or berries, and it's sort of, see, against my shirt, it's like antifreeze blue colour. Thought it might keep me awake, but I don't know what flavour it's supposed to be really. Never mind. Right then, thank you all very much. So your invoices are out there. If you can get those paid, as I say, if you want me to drop stuff off next Saturday, Sunday at Paul's, probably can do. If you want stuff posted, let me know. Obviously, I won't be able to price it up for a week till I get back. Otherwise, if you're coming to get it, book in your time slot from the link in the email. Smashing. Thank you very much. And we will see you all hopefully Friday night live stream. I will try, if I can do it remotely, to do, if I think I'm going to be back, I'll try and send an email out on the newsletter. If you're not subscribed, do so. Go to elephanthouseauctions.com. Just add yourself to the mailing list to keep you posted. And if there's anything drastically else we need to know, I'll put it on the front of the Connector website. Super. That's it. Right. Nighty night all. Have a good one. And see some of you next weekend. Nighty night. Oops. There we go.